I'm not talking. Hello there. I was just, What about the fishboard blaster? The early logs? Yeah, exactly. Okay. 1 second. Okay, so there's something I noticed recently. I was watching this video because you see, one of my favorite things to do on YouTube is watch videos on how to do YouTube stuff. And since I've been streaming, I've been watching stream videos, and one of them was like a really clickbaity video. It was like 3 things you need to do in order to grow your Twitch channel. And I was like, what kind of advice could they possibly have? There is no way they have actual good advice. I have to watch this. And one of the things was pre-roll ads. So the thing with pre-roll ads is they're super annoying and they get people to click off. But you can't turn them off because if you're an affiliate, you can't turn them off. That's just it. Ooh, there's 2 new ones. However, you can temporarily disable them if you run pre-rolls, yourself. And it's better to have pre-rolls disabled by just running them periodically throughout the stream than it is for them to be on every new user. And this is especially important for my stream, because when I stream at night, my Yu-Gi-Oh stream is usually the #1 in the Master Duel category. And being #1 in one of the categories usually draws you a lot of new viewers. So if they're clicking off constantly because of the pre-roll ads, you're going to just be losing new people. And I was like, oh my god, that's actually good advice. What the hell? So, I turned on the option to where it just, does streams. It does the ads periodically. And also, one of the super tips was run a pre-roll at the very start of your stream during the loading screen. Because only people there are your subs anyway, so they won't see them. And it turns off for 20 minutes. And I was like, oh my god, that's genius. It's genius. No, the thing is, because every new viewer has to see the ads anyway. And, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's always lots of new viewers in chat. This is just a better experience for the newbies. See, this is why I watch these videos. Sometimes they have good advice. How to get any ads? Yeah, because most people... Well, it doesn't show ads for everyone sometimes too, which is good. Also, the default options show ads for 1.5 minutes. So I had to make sure to turn that down to the lowest possible. So I think... Because when I did it last time, people were complaining that there was 4 ads. And I was like, that doesn't sound right. So I looked into it, and that's because the default options play 4 ads. And I was like, no, I don't want that. I don't want ads. I wish I could just turn them off. This is the next best thing you can do. The only reason I wish I can turn them off is because the ad rates on Twitch are garbage, and there's no reason for a streamer to want to run them. It's entirely just a thing for Twitch. They want you to run ads because they make lots of money from ads. The individual streamer is not. No. It's different on YouTube. The ads on YouTube pay us tons of money. YouTube ads are just 10 times better. They added Mimicking Maneater bug finally? Did they? Can I finally make my Maneater bug deck? I don't see it. Where is it at? This should be a super rare. Is it not? Where is it at? You guys are lying to me. You can craft it? Not all Exosisters are out? Who cares about Exosisters? Oh shit, thanks for the sub, Dog Thurburgo and Kanaki. Hello, Mr. Logs. Hello there, Kanaki. And also Mango from 6 hours ago. And here comes 3 ads. I did change it. No, I just got a Twitch stream. Why are you streaming right now? New stream times. Finally got watch your streams? You Critin, you moon spider folk think you can just come in and play earthly games, which don't even lust the moon as a region and take advantage of us, these cheesy strats, because us earthlings can't read? Exactly. Wait, you guys are saying that as if I'm not an Earthling too. Like, the moon belongs to Earth, you know. The Earth moon, not Jupiter's moon. Not one of Jupiter's 75 moons. Or go much faster. Yeah, I'm gonna open up a bunch of packs today. Here we go, streaming overtime. Figured he was either running late or moved the stream to YouTube. Today's Friday, right? Hey, the plushie thing works. Why change streaming time? For reasons. For reasons I don't want to discuss on stream anymore. You see, what happened? I'll say it now since there's ads probably playing right now. Is I had a very close death happen, which turned me into the TheDuelLogs. And I've noticed that because I keep talking about these kinds of things on stream, and also I'm not really putting so much effort as I usually do, the views have gone down, which makes sense. But also views would have gone down if I'd taken a break too. So it's kind of the same. Either way. In one of those ways to alleviate things in order to give me just a change, I change things around. Where I'm basically just taking Tuesdays and Thursdays off. However, that doesn't mean I'm streaming less. I'm actually streaming more since I added 4 more stream times instead. All in the morning. It's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Morning streams in addition to the nightly ones. There's just no more streams on Tuesdays or Thursdays. And it is so nice to have those days off. Like, it's nighttime and it's like, wow, I would be streaming right now. We're preparing for the stream. But instead, I can just keep working. And I can work while watching, you know, everybody else's streams. Like, because there's lots of people streaming at the same time. Like Minnie or Mogu. Nice first to stream. Hello there, first to stream. Don't worry. I've made it a point to not talk about sad things on stream. It's just I couldn't really avoid it for the first couple of weeks. Well, we're still in the first couple of weeks. Watching VTubers while working? Heck yeah. Isn't that the whole reason you want to work at home? So you can watch VTubers while streaming? Oh, and last night I found this one streamer on YouTube. She was like a... She's a VTuber on YouTuber, and she was playing Blue Eyes. Her model was really cool. And then I said hello in her chat, and she actually knew who I was. I was like, whoa. That's cool. Usually they don't. It's good that you're taking breaks. Well, I mean, ultimately I'm streaming more than normal. V-Rep one? I think so. Her model was super cool. TheDuelLogs famous. I'm not famous though. New to the stream, but first 11 your YouTube content. Hello there, Just Bird Flying. Is this stream of the famous VTuber Spider, the TheDuelLogs owner, the TheDuelLogs? I'm not a VTuber, but I am a Spider, yes. Doing Exosisters next, please. I still have to read them. I'd freak if you said hello in my chat. I was thinking, like, I wonder what happens if one day, well, this did happen once. It almost happened once. I saw it in, I'm pretty sure I would have a visceral reaction if Rosemi showed up and was like, what's up? I'd be like, oh my goodness gracious. Hello there. And then I'd probably just go back to normal because I'm professional. I'm a professional logs. I can control my emotions, but inside I'd be giddy. And I did hear that she almost did that once. She watched one of my streams and was going to comment, but I ended it before she could. I was like, man, if I could go back in time. If I can go back in time, there would be 2 things to do. First one is I would tell myself stream for 5 more minutes on that day. Second one would be call my friend back. On Sunday. Give her a call. Just those 2 things, nothing else. One of them so I could see Rosemi's comment on the stream, and the other one to save her life. You'd mute the mic to scream. Gustos? Gustos, don't they have like a really good new support card? Turn Back Time by Cheer Karaoke Stream compared. Well played. How long does the plushie stay stuck for? Also, the plushie looks a little bit big. Let me change that a little bit. Let's go to the ASMR room real quick. I'm going to turn down the size of the plushie. This should be good. It's just a little bit too big. Okay. Maybe you can always stream for 5 more minutes? No. Is Knife still in the basement? Humans are not allowed in the basement. Okay. Let's open some packs. I've been waiting for this all day. These are all new cards. What does this do? Whoa. 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 This card was made for me. You guys ever see like the memes with the Junji Ito story with the holes? It's like this hole was made for me. That's me in this card. Look. Protector of the Agents, Moon. Literally me. Thanks for the bits, Dern. If this card is link summoned, you can send 1 Sanctuary of the Sky or 1 card that mentions it from your deck to the graveyard. Or if the Sanctuary of the Sky is on the field or in either graveyard, you can add 1 the Agent of Mystery Earth from your deck or graveyard to your hand instead. You contribute 1 fairy monster, then target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it. You can only use each of these effects once per turn. It's the link 1 that searches the field spell, except it's a link 2. Ooh. I could play this in my worm deck. Starry Night Sky. During your main phase, normal summon 1 Starry Night monster or 1 level 7 Light Dragon monster in addition to your normal summon / set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. During your turn, to face up level 7 Light monster dragon returns to your hand, draw 1 card. It's a field spell. Double Disruptor Dragon. You contribute this card, target 2 rocket monsters in your graveyard with different names, special summon them in defense position. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add a rapid trigger or heavy interlock from your deck to your hand. You can only use effects once per turn. Reptilian Coatl. Whoa. How long does the plushie stay there for? Not very long, right? A Labyrinth of Silver's place being added. It's sad it still hasn't released Disney yet. I don't know what that is. I forfeit my humanity when I played Acid Golem Rescue Rapid Control Switch. Now can I get in the basement? No. The only people allowed in the basement are VTubers. You have to have a channel. Oh yeah, I need to read this. It's a level 4 tuner. You guys remember when being a level 4 tuner was a benefit that they used to give them downsides? Being a level 4 tuner used to be such a benefit that they would actually like give them negative effects so that you wouldn't be able to use them. And now it's not even a big deal. And the reason for that is because 2 level 4s can make a level 8, and level 8 synchros were one of the best. And that's like the highest you can get with only 2 monsters on the field without having to use like special summons. I play Eldritch. Can I go to the basement now? No. So you're a VTuber? No, I'm not. I just collect them in my basement. And now they have an archetype that just literally makes level 4 tuners. Well, it's fine if they're in an archetype. It's more like generic level 4 tuners. They used to make them very restrictive. If you control a dark reptile monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then, if your opponent controls a monster with 0 attack, special summon up to an equal number of reptilian monsters from your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. If this card you control will be used as a synchro material for reptile monster, you can treat it as a non-tuner. That's pretty good. Tuners that can special summon themselves are good. Whoa. I can use this in my Odoadic deck. When are you finally going to release the spider plushie? Never. The plushie, all of the merch stuff is a joke. I'm not having any merch. A harem of VTuber servants. Hey, you said it, not me. Remember the first level 4 tuner, Rose Warrior? I don't think she was the first. She was just like the first without downsides. Hey, TwitchLogs, I know you haven't streamed on YouTube in a while. Yeah. I take the YouTube streams more seriously, as I didn't want to infest YouTube streams with Sad Lodge. During your main phase, if you have a reptile monster in your graveyard, quick effect, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Then target one face-up monster your opponent controls, changes attack to 0. If your opponent controls a monster with 0 attack, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. This is good. I like how it's restricted to the main phase, so you can't use it during the battle phase as a hand trap. But it does turn on all your reptilian monsters. And it has the additional effect where you can just special summon itself from your hand or turn on all your reptilian monsters. I assume this is a main combo piece in the new reptilians. Thanks for the bits, Atsuyo. I require a squishy spider for cuddles, while the real spider puts me to sleep by talking about trading cards. Excellent. You know, I designed the plushie design as a joke. But after I drew it out, because I drew it just really quickly, I was like, I wouldn't mind having a plushie like this. It's nice, big, and fat, just like my my favorite Snorlax. Did you guys know I spent $500 on Snorlax merch 2 days ago when I was sad? So now I have a whole bunch of Snorlax merch on its way. New penguin stuff in the patch? Penguin soldiers? Wait, they added new penguin stuff? I thought it was just Exosister stuff. Picks? I'm not giving you guys picks. We get a plushie, boys. No, like, plushies are super hard to, like, make. That's not something you can just do. Alright, thanks for the sub, Noob and Fizzman. Yeah, I saw. I want a spider plushie that glows like this. Oh, that would be cool. Did you get a Snorlax beanbag? I already have 2 of them. I have a Snorlax plush that's so big it literally doesn't fit in my room. So it's just taking up half of the big ass couch we have downstairs. And then I bought another one that's slightly smaller so it can fit in my room, and it's just sitting right in the middle of my room, like taking up half the floor. But it's neat because I remember one time I was walking to my room and I passed out and I woke up on top of the Snorlax. It cushioned part of my fall because it's just right in the middle of my room. Where's the picture of that? I'm not giving you pictures of my room. Then you guys could see which moon is outside. I mean, which planet is. Shut up. Is there a new wife archetype? Yeah, the Exosisters. They added cards to the legacy packs. I just opened all the legacy packs. It's Jupiter, isn't it? Shut up. It's not Jupiter. Stop asking. That's something, I suppose. Just pictures of Snorlax is enough? No. Let's see here. Level 4. Exosister Ellis. If you control an Exosister monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. And if you control an Exosister Stella, you gain 800 life points. Who's Exosister Stella? If your opponent moves a cards out of their graveyard, except during the damage step, special summon this card from your extra deck. Now, you can special summon from your extra deck one Exosister Xyz monster using this face-up card you control as a material. This is treated as an XYZ summon. You can only use this effect once per turn. People move stuff out of the graveyard all the time. Collab with Makeship and get a plushie crowdfunded? Well, who's Makeship? I am inside your moon? No, you're not. Shut up. None of you guys are in the moon. All the Exosister main decks have the XYZ summon effect, by the way. Yeah, I have read them before in the past. I just didn't remember like what the trigger was or what they did. I do remember they all had basically the similar effect, and I guess that's what it was. Borreload Riot Dragon? You know, I've always wanted a Borreload Ritual Monster. I remember thinking, it's like, man, why don't they have a Borreload Ritual Monster? Like, they have all the other types, but not Ritual. I really want to play a Borreload Ritual Monster deck. Makeship are people who make plushes of random YouTubes and Twitter people. Well, send them my design and tell them to make it. I made it myself, so no copyright. I drew it on my iPad. And then it was really hard to import it over to my computer. I forget how I finally did. I think I took like a screenshot of the drawing and then I sent it to Discord. And then I copied it from Discord and put it on my computer. Hello, Mr. Logs. First time being able to catch you live and not having to watch a VOD. Hello there, Lisogi. Original art, don't steal. Exactly. They asked if anyone was interested on Twitter and I pinged you, but no response. Oh, it's because I have you muted on Twitter. We only have bad Exorcists that require your opponent to move something out of the graveyard, so they think they're unplayable. Oh, yeah, there was these new ones, right? Even on the TheDuelLogs? No, I don't think I have you beat on the TheDuelLogs. Mr. Streamer, why do you gas so often? I don't! It's all malicious editing by my editor's parts. They hate me, so they add them in. You don't even follow me in the TheDuelLogs? Oh yeah, that's why I don't have you muted. That's one of the things I do. I add a lot of people for work-related reasons on my Twitters, and then I mute them immediately after I look through their post history. I was like, this doesn't seem like a very professional post history. Well, time to mute them. Because when you mute them, you just don't get their post, but you can still talk to them or interact with them. And it shows you, like, if they reply to you, it just shows, like, you know, would you like to see their message because you muted this person? It's like, sure. You know, it's like, I love a lot of the people I follow, but I don't like what they post. Does TheDuelLogs gasp a lot? No. Yeah, shut up, Magic 8 Ball. Gas don't exist. Thanks for the sub, Hachiruko 8669. Nice. Please tell them I love them. Mute Knife. I should mute Knife, but I don't follow Knife on Twitter. I don't think Knife even has a Twitter. You can ritual summon this card with Heavy Interlocked. When your opponent special summons a monster, quick effect, you can negate this special summon, and if you do, destroy that monster, then destroy this card or one rocket monster you control. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one Boral or rocket monster in your graveyard, destroy one card you control or in your hand, and if you do, add that target to your hand. This doesn't seem very good. That seems kind of bad, actually. Thanks for the sub, Lisogi. Oh, did I already say that? Yeah, who cares? Poor Knife. She must be so sad in the basement. Knife's not in the basement. Knife wishes she was in the basement. Ooh. Oh my god, that's a lot of plushies. Yo, TheDuelLogs stream in a reasonable time for Europeans. What a time to be alive. What time is it over in European land? Well, it's because the reason they released Magic Cylinder in this pack is because they also released the new support card for it. TheDuelLogs haven't muted me on Twitter because he stole my Fishborg Blaster meme SMH. All the memes I post at the beginning of my streams are stolen. However, I don't try to pass them off as my own. If I post a meme on Twitter and I don't credit it, that means I made it. Otherwise, I'll credit it. But on the start screen, it's pretty obvious that I didn't make those memes. If it's not, then I'll make it obvious by just adding a disclaimer. I did not make these. I do make my own memes too, though. What pack are you pulling? The new one. Fallen Sanctuary seems really good. I was reading this earlier. When this card is activated, set one to the Sanctuary of the Sky or one spell or trap card that mentions it directly from your deck. This card's name becomes the Sanctuary of the Sky while it's on the field or in the graveyard. You can banish one fairy monster from your graveyard, then target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effects until the end of this turn, even if this card leaves the field. This is basically a negate on legs, as long as you have fairy monsters in your graveyard. That's a lot of plushies. Because it's a continuous trap card, which means you can use it in response to your opponent activating an effect, so you can use it as effect negation. It's like a once per turn infinite impermanence while it's face up on the field. You can only use effect once per turn. You can only activate one Fallen Sanctuary per turn. Can it set itself? Oh, I think it can. I don't know why you'd want to, but it doesn't have the exclusion clause on its own name. You can set itself. Hitting the plushie limit. They disappear eventually. Madolches. The music stopped, so it sounds like this. The music stopped? I can hear the music. Well, the other one selection was Rocket Caliber or Cupid Pitch. Isn't Cupid Pitch in here now? Oh, crap. Cupid Pitch with Auroradon is so annoying. This is going to open up so many more Auroradon combos. Fallen Sanctuary looks really good. Reptilian Recoil. Oh, it's a field spell. Oh. And it's just a rare? Well, I didn't expect it to not be a rare. Actually, now that I think about it, more than 2 seconds. It is a really good card that's seen tons of competitive play. I'm not sure why they only made it a rare. Maybe they're going to ban Auroradon. Well, no one will use it anymore. You think they'll ban Auroradon? No, there's no way. The ban list in this game is stupid. You can target one monster you control with 0 attack and one dark reptile monster in your graveyard. Destroy that monster on the field, and if you do, special summon the other monster from your graveyard. Destroy. 0 attack. I don't know why I thought playing Penguins in ranked was a good idea, but it's going okay so far. Make sure you play Heavenly Prison. If your opponent activates a monster effect, you can target one monster your opponent controls with 0 attack, take control of it, then special summon a reptilian token to your opponent's field. Whoa. It steals cards and then gives them a token. The first effect seems... Do all the reptilians have 0 attack? Hello, Logs and Logettes. Hello, there's Circalian. Isn't Prockets the effect of Deity Snake? If it has 0 attack, which it really shouldn't have. But yeah, kind of. Yeah, you're right. Not all of them have 0 attack. The second effect seems decent. Like, stealing your opponent's cards is really good. Nunu and Nyanyu does? Oh, Nunu comes to the field really easily. Background Dragon. Oh, I love this card. I use this card in order to bring out Rare Metal Dragon. Heavy Interlocked. This card is used to ritual summon Boral Load Riot Dragon. You must also tribute monsters from your hand and or field and or destroy rocket monsters from your hand and or face-up field whose total levels equals 8 and or more. The monster special summoned by this effect cannot be destroyed and or by battle or by a monster special summoned from the extra deck and is unaffected and or by affected by monsters special summoned from the extra deck. Wow, that's good protection. It's basically immune to extra deck monsters. Whoa, I want to play that now. I thought the card was kind of mid. So Trouble Sunny still doesn't come in this pack? Nope, unfortunately. Yeah, Lingering Protection. It can't be negated either. It comes out and it's basically an Ultimate Falcon against extra deck monsters, which is the only thing people play. I gotta write this down. Heavy Interlock deck. Oh, I have Dragon Master Knight deck written on here. I gotta do that. That sounds fun. Oh, fuck, my hand hurts. I was typing for a little bit and it already starting to hurt. Okay. Interlock. What the hell did I use my hand on yesterday? Oh yeah, we were raiding yesterday. That does it. We were trying to get a second kill on Heroic Jailer, but it was too hard because we had a couple people leave after we got the first one. And we just couldn't do it with the new group. We got him down to like 5% a couple times, but he hit the enraged timer. Cupid Dunk. This card can't be sure of battle with the monster unless the monster has a higher level. Once per turn, during your standby phase, you can increase this card's level by 1. 1800 and immune to destruction? Whoa. Cupid Dunk. Why does your hand hurt? My hands... I have hand problems. That's why I use a voice-to-text speech program for my scripts. I lift weights and stretch every day. Mainly to fix my hand problems, which does help. But I've been lifting weights every day recently instead of just every other day. So that could be contributing to it as well. When are we getting branded fusion? Other support? Anyone know? This is silly me. They already have more cards. Shh, I agree. I want more cards yesterday. Immediately after this effect resolves, XYZ summon one XYZ monster using monsters you control as materials. Are there any XYZ monsters that have good effects that activate when they're summoned during your opponent's turn that aren't banned? Hi, Logs in chat. Hello there, Paul Flirts. The Ripped Logs? Psh, I wish. Dingursu? Dingursu? Yeah, that's true. Yua? Zeus? No, not Zeus. Callie? The Exosisters do? Do they? Can we get people to token beat down me? Ooh, I want to do that. Immediately, not later. Yeah, immediately. After this effect resolves, immediately stop. Oh yeah. Baguska. That would be a good one for Baguska. DDD Dawn King. What does that one do? That's not new. I already read that one. This is new. The Chorus in the Sky. Look, it has the Chorus Sanctuary fairies on it. From that Crabbage field spell, it increases the defense of all monsters by 500 as long as they're in defense position. Or is it just in any position? I don't remember. Pay 1000 LP, then target one fairy monster in your GY and add it to your hand. Then if the Sanctuary in the Sky is on the field or in either graveyard, you can add one of your banished to Sanctuary of the Skies and or one of your banished monsters that mentions it to your hand. You can only activate one of these effects per turn. So it adds 2 cards. That's good, right? But it's just recursion from the banished pile and or graveyard. That seems pretty good. Wow, I need the chorus. Yeah. Seems like a +1. Like a salvage. But the reason people don't play salvage is because it requires you to get the cards in the graveyard first. Oh! Is this a UR? So recycles monsters banished by Hyperia? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Or by that new continuous trap card. Why did they give me the animation with no SRs or URs? What the Pomu? Ooh, what does this do? If you control a topologic link monster, you can target one dark non-link dragon, machine, or cyberse monster in your graveyard, special summon it. During your standby phase the next turn after this card was banished from the spell trap card zone, set this card. You can only use this effect once per turn. While it was banished specifically. Why would you banish? Oh, because topologic's banish. Gotcha. Actual EU-friendly stream. What time is it over in the EU land? I hate traps that are hard once per turns. I love them. Like, I've been playing a lot of Magic recently, and it's really made me appreciate hard once per turns. Because Magic just doesn't have them. Nothing in that damn game has a once per turn. Ooh, another heavy interlock. Double Disruptor Dragon. You contribute this card, then target 2 rocket monsters in your graveyard with different names. Special summon them in defense position. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add a rapid trigger or heavy interlock from your deck or graveyard to your hand. That seems good. I think DBR is a hard once per turn. Well, you only need to use it once per turn. Well, I guess if one of them gets negated, you probably would want to use another one. Lily, I don't even know what yellow effect in the pack means anymore. What? Oh, yeah. That's cool art. Which one? It's 7:40 p.m., 8:40 p.m. in Italy. Oh, yeah, this is a much more friendly time for you guys than 8:40 in the Netherlands. Oh, is this why Kakyo streams at this time? That makes sense. Didn't even get the holo. Starry Night Seal. If this card is in your hand, you can return one Starry Night monster and or a level 7 or light dragon monster you control to your hand, except and or Starry Night Seal. Special summon this card. If you control a monster, banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon a level 7 light dragon monster from your hand. That seems overly restrictive. Magistus Virtua. Target level 4 or lower Magistus monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. If a Magistus cards in the spell trap card zone will be destroyed by opponent's card effect, you banish this card from your graveyard instead. Well, that's good. Doomed Path. Target a spellcaster effect monster in your graveyard. Add it to your hand. You can activate 1 Dimmered Path per turn. Oh, so it's not Dark Magician support. Is there a point to normal monsters these days outside of Law of the Normal? Yeah, there's actually a competitive meta deck that has a normal monster as one of its core cards. Thankfully, this MTG has a mana system. Yeah, it doesn't really matter I mean, not most of the time. It does matter a lot in standard formats, but once you get to the unstandard formats, then it's just annoying. Warrior Return to Live, but worse. I was looking up Warrior Return to Live's play rates recently because of a video I was working on. It has seen competitive play over the years, but not as much as you'd think for a card that came out in 2003. I'm not a racist, but I think the Borreload monsters look the same. They look very cool, though. They do look the same. You contribute this card. Oh, I already read that one. Isn't it the same for Yugioh, though? Yeah. What MTG formats have you been playing recently? I just play Alchemy format. This is it. This is the normal monster that has a competitive deck built around it. I already know what Elysia does. This one's new, but I don't care about rockets. Oh, this one looks cool. If you control monsters, special summon this card from your hand, then destroy all other monsters you control. Also, special not monsters from the graveyard. No. Also, you cannot special summon monsters except dark monsters while this card is face up in the monster zone. Once per chain, during your opponent's main phase, you can, quick effect, immediately after this effect resolves, link summon one Dragon Link monster using materials you control, including this card. Destroys all your cards, though. New Sunvalon cards? I don't think so. Alchemy format? Never heard of it. I only play Commander. Yeah, it's an MTG arena. Alchemy format's kind of like Hearthstone, where it has cards that only work in a digital space. You know, I really like Hearthstone's design to an extent, where they have a bunch of cards that exist that could only ever work in a digital card game. But also, Hearthstone has a huge hard-on for random effects, which I don't like, because it's a core part of their design philosophy. Search a card from your deck? No, you're not allowed to do that. You can look at 3 random cards from your deck and pick one of them. Special summon a monster from your graveyard? No, you can't do that, but you can special summon a random monster that's died this turn. Or, how about even better, you can special summon a random monster that's died this turn from one of 3 options. So just let me search things. Special summon a monster from your deck? No, special summon a random monster from your deck under specific parameters. Discard a card from your hand? No, discard a random card from your hand. You can't discard what you want from your hand, you stupid idiot. How dare you? Everything is random in Hearthstone. Everything. All of their effects are random. It's so annoying. The Sacred Waters in the Sky. Activate 1 the Sanctuary in the Sky directly from your deck, or add 1 monster that mentions Sanctuary in the Sky from your deck to your hand. Then, if the Sanctuary in the Sky is on the field or in the either graveyard, you can pay 500 LP for each Hyperion and the agent monsters you control. If your monster mentions Sanctuary in the Sky would be short of battle, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. Oh, gain. I was about to say, why would you want to pay life points for no effect? Your opponent mentions would be short of battle, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. You can use this effect once per turn. This card's amazing. Whoa, it searches the searchers. Only in Hearthstone can you literally pull a win out of your ass. Yeah, pretty much. Alchemy is nice for my D&D deck. It doesn't work too well in standards. Oh, I love my D&D deck. I've since then... You see, there's this thing I do when I play card games where I'll play... I just do what I do on Yugioh. You know how I deck build on Yugioh? That's what I do in other card games too. Recently, I found this new card in Alchemy where, like, every time it attacks, it adds 3 lightning bolt cards to your deck. And I was like, I want to build a whole deck around this. So I've been working on that recently. And before that, it was some Blitz deck. Blitz decks were pretty fun. I want to play that. And also, I really like my Tiamat deck. You seem to be gasping for air. Are you okay? Shut up. DuelLogs, I don't gas. DuelLogs gas 3 times consecutively. No, I don't. You guys are lying. You guys are literally lying right now. The random discard thing is stupid. Everything is random. They don't let you search anything or select anything. I don't think they even have a select feature in the game. No, correction. You are allowed to cast spells on selected monsters on the field. They do let you do that. But I'm pretty sure they wish they could remove that so that it would be random. I'm pretty sure they wish they could change the mage hero power. Instead of like select 1 creature or minion or hero to deal 1 damage to, you can just deal 1 random damage. I'm pretty sure they wish they could do that. Win Duel? I've only been opening packs for 50 minutes. What are the new archetypes in MD outside of agents and the Exosisters? They added new reptilian cards too. Ooh, a new Exosister. Damn, that's a big bag. You can place 1 Exosister card from your hand on the bottom of your deck, then draw 1 card. Then if you can draw an Exosister Sophia, you gain 800 life points. If your opponent moves a card out of either graveyard, you can special summon this card from the extra deck. 1 Exosister Xyz monster. Using the physical card you control as an Xyz material. Does that include DPE? Why in the world is Exosister so SR heavy? I have over 1,000 SR points, so it works for me. Oh, is Sato in chat? I missed the message. What do you think she keeps in the bag? If we were to guess, based on the design of them and how they all seem to be nuns who are also probably medics, I would assume she keeps her PlayStation 4 in there. She seems like a PlayStation 4 kind of person. Like, she could probably afford a PlayStation 5 or a computer, but she's like, you know, I don't really play computer games very much, so I just have a PlayStation 4 instead. It's good enough. It's where all the games are at. You don't need a PS5. They're kind of hard to get. They're, you know, overly expensive for what they are. A gun? Pfft. I was going to say something, but then I stopped myself. Big bag for a PS5. It's because it's a PS4. A corpse. S33X toys. Of course you guys would say that. Oh, that's the new one. Let me see. Oh, they had the new Sunvalon cards in here too. Special summon one Sun Seed from your deck, and if you do, take 1,000 damage. If you control no Sunvalon Link monsters, you can only special summon Sun Seed Genus Loci with this effect. For the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except for plant monsters. If a plant link monsters you control would destroy a battle or card effects, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. Oh, that's good. That's a good card. Are you going to play the gay deck? Yes. I think they mean Exosisters. She definitely doesn't have a PS, and she doesn't need it now that Spider-Man comes to PC. She doesn't look like a PC gamer to me. Question is, does she carry a TV in there too? I mean, which place doesn't have a TV? You can find a TV anywhere. Are you excited for the limited event? Dude, I actually had written down on my notes. It's like from one of my streams, I want to do a Highlander tournament. Well, not a tournament, but like, I'll open up a duel room, and the rules are you can only play Highlander decks. And then they announced that thing where everything's limited. I was like, oh my god, Konami, you're spying on me again, aren't you? How did you know? Why is Exosister a gay deck? Oh, because people call them the gay sisters or whatever. I don't remember. Your uncle told them? Yeah, exactly. Trying to make a pile of zombies. What, is Highlander in reference to Orbital Hydrolander? Well, it's more like Orbital Hydrolander is a reference to Highlander. Starry Night. Zora, the Magistus of Flame. Hey, DuelLogs, you know this stun seed from Mystery Dungeon Games read backwards is D's nuts? I've literally never heard that before. Oh my god. That's as surprising as Sugnees. Oh, this is a new one. Varham, the Magistus Divinity Dragon. 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. It's 8 levels. While this card is an equipped card, your equipped monster cannot be destroyed by your opponent's spell/effects. Spell trap effects. You can only use the following effects of Raham, the Magistus Divinity Dragon, once per turn. If this card, synchro summon card, is destroyed, you can destroy all face-up cards your opponent controls. At the end, start of the damage step, if a monster this card is equipped to battles an opponent's monster, you can destroy the equipped monster. Not half bad. Why are you spamming feet? Well, I guess you're not spamming feet if you only posted it once. Skylander format. Friends with benefits? What? Roommates, best friends, happen to be unmarried. Oh, the Exosisters? Ooh! I saw Leah, so I decided to spam feet. Oh, that makes sense. Ooh, what does this do? 1 spellcaster Tunar plus 1 or more non-Tunar monsters. If this card is synchro summoned, you can equip 1 Magistus monster from your extra deck to this card. Your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters with the same card type as a Magistus monster you control in your spell and or trap card zone. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 Magistus card you control and destroy it, and if you do, special summon this card. You can only use effect once per turn. Oh my god, that's good. It comes back every turn. It's like Shen, but better. Well, not better. Exosister Armament. Second cousin furthers a lot of states. Cap, yes. Well, it's the TheDuelLogs. Hi, TheDuelLogs. It's me. Hello there, Riri. Exosister Armpit? No, it says Armament. Pay 800 life points and target 1 Exosister monster you control. Special summon an Exa monster, XYZ monster from your extra deck with a different name than the cards you control, using that target as a material. This is treated as an XYZ summon. Transfer its materials to the summon monster. You can only activate 1 Exosister Armament per turn. You can only activate this during your opponent's turn unless your opponent controls a monster special summon from the graveyard, like DPE. You guys said the Exosister monsters have effects that activate during your opponent's turn, right? So I'm pretty sure that's decent, maybe? Armament? Is it Arment? Oh, I guess it's just Arment. I was adding an extra moment. It's my card. This card was made for me. We never spam feet. TheDuelLogs are exaggerating. Dude, do you guys see like the Twitch report? It should be on the channel. It says, would you like to see the stats of this channel? If you go there, you'll see that the feet emote is the #1 spammed emote by like a huge margin. It beats out #2 by like 2 times the amount of usages. You guys use feet emote more than anything. Reptilian Ramifications. Ooh. Send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard and activate 2 of these effects in sequence. Thanks for the sub, Jarl Ramos. Jarly Ramos. We spam feed as much as the TheDuelLogs gas. I've never gassed once in my life. You guys are exaggerating. Send 1 card, add a Reptilian monster from your deck to your hand, add a Reptilian spell trap from your deck to your hand, and change the attack to 1 monster your opponent controls to 0. Whoa. This lets you search out 2 cards from your deck. Or give up a search in order to non-target change the attack of one of your opponent's monsters to 0 permanently. This seems like Ash bait. It seems like your opponent would activate Ash Blossom to this in order to just completely screw you over. Did you guys know in Magic the Gathering they have cards like Ash Blossom, except they cost mana to use? And they consider cards that don't cost mana to use, similar to Ash Blossom, as overpowered. Or they have very restrictive effects. I was surprised to learn that. Like, in Magic, you basically play your cards, and you don't expect them to get interrupted unless you're playing against a blue player. Only just streamed at 12 a.m.? No. Most cards in Magic have a mana cost, though. I know. But they have cards which can basically not cost mana that interrupt. And they're considered broken. Whereas that's the norm in Yugioh. Did you see the Nunuturia support? I did see it, but I didn't read their effects, so I guess not really. It's almost like other card games are balanced around having a resource cost. Yeah, they're dumb. It's an Exosister XYZ monster. Exosister Caspitel. 2 level 4 monsters cannot be destroyed battle with the monster's special summon from the graveyard. You can only use the following effects of this card once per turn. If this card is XYZ summoned using an Exosister monster as a material, neither player can special summon monsters for the graveyard for the rest of this turn. You can detach one material from this card, add an Exosister monster from your deck to your hand. I mean, it seems decent. It searches. An extra card that searches is always good. The Floodgate's kind of weak, though. Wait, Cupid Pitch is just a rare? Yeah, this card's bonkers. White can bid 2 and other colors still have some sort of interaction. Life points is sort of a resource system, but even then it's not much of a restriction. Yeah, they don't even care about life points as a resource system either. Like, there's some cards that pay a moderate amount of life points to do things. But for the most part, Konami just kind of abandons that. Like, the resource system in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is basically just card advantage and hard once per turns. You try to do as much as you can with a hard once per turn as possible because so many cards have it. And the ones that don't are usually banned. Cupid Pitch, let's go! Wait, can you use Cupid Pitch in Virtual Worlds? This is an Auroradon combo piece. That's level 4, you can't even go into it in Virtual Worlds. Because it's not level 3, 6, or 9, or 12. Well, I guess you don't go into level 3s, do you? I have no idea, but I'm using it in Punked. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Throw a plushie to it. I like how they stick. I stole that idea from Sato's stream. He had this thing where he had like plushies being thrown to his model that would stick. And I was like, I have a plushie that I've drawn out. I can add it to it. Holy moly, Cupid Pitch looks nice. Yeah, it's good. It's level 4, Synchro Tuner Monster. If this card is Synchro Summoned, increase or decrease its level by the level the tuners uses materials that it had on the field. This card gains attack equal to its level times 400. If the Synchro Summon card is sent to the graveyard as a Synchro material, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the new Synchro Summon monster's level times 100, and if you do, add a level 8 or lower monster with 600 defense from your deck to your hand. The important thing is the fact that it changes its level by 1, and it's level 4, which allows you to do Auroradon combos, because Auroradon combos heavily involve level 4 monsters. So you can make this a level 5 or a level 3 card. And the fact that it can search out a card too is just cherry on top. I don't know if there's any really good cards you can search with it, but I'm pretty sure there's tons of them because it's just any card with less than 600 attack, 600 defense. No, not less than, exactly 600. But it has to be level 8 or lower. Why are the plushies so sticky? Ask yourself that question, get back to us. How about no? Just an hour of opening packs. I've only opened 1 pack so far. I already said why my plushies were sticky. How come your plushies are sticky, Sato? I haven't heard it. Ooh, a new one. Exosister Asophiel. 2 level 4 monsters cannot be destroyed by the activated effects of monsters special summoned from the graveyard. It's immune to DPE. Sweat, Sato? Wait, why are your plushies sticky? I don't get it. It's just because of the program. You can only use each of the following effects of Exosister Asophiel once per turn. If this card is XYZ summoned using Exosister monster's material, neither player can activate cards effects in the graveyard this turn. Well, that's much better than the other one. You can detach 1 material from this card, target 1 monster your opponent controls, return it to the hand. That's good too. Not that bad. It's a generic removal. It's a bounce. Oh, that's pretty good. Cupid Perch can search Plasma. Hulk actually gets you Borreload Plasma. When's the Spider plush coming out? Yeah, the program. What the hell? Why is it sticky? A Compulse Monster. Time Magus. The first time each Magistus monster you control equipped with the equip card which from a battle each turn, it is not destroyed. Oh, that's a good effect. Whoa, send this card to the graveyard. Special summon any number of Magistus monsters with different names from your hand. All of the Exosister Xyz are great, but situational, so you kind of want all 4 in the extra deck. Compulsory evacuation device. Ooh. The Executor of the Underworld, Pluto. Pluto's not a planet. 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuners. This card is always treated as the agent card. Once per turn, banish 1 monster from your graveyard, then target 1 effect monster on the field, change it to face-down defense position. This is a quick effect if the Sanctuary in the Sky is on the field or in either graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, add 1 to the Sanctuary in the Sky from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Ooh. Graveyard effect to search. It's another target for Dogmatica punishment. Pluto is twice the planet you'll ever be. Shut up. Whoa. That was all just one 10 pull. Let's pull some more. A new Exosister. The Exosister UR is a generic rank 4, and you can search the rank up spell with it. Basically, spell speed for Dweller or Necro Valley. If you control another Exosister monster, you can draw 1 card, and then if you control Exosister Irene, you can gain 800 life points. If your opponent moves a card out of the graveyard, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your extra deck. You can special summon from your extra deck 1 Exosister XYZ monster using this face-up card you control as a material. You can only use this effect once per turn. Man, they're obsessed with the graveyard, aren't they? Cupid Pitch searches Morphing Jar. It's Morphing Jar support. You wouldn't really want to play Morphing Jar in a deck that can go into a level 4 Synchro monster. None of those are due. Ooh. Crawley, the Magistus of Grimoires? Isn't this Alistair? Why is his name Crawley? Yeah, cylinder. Too bad I crafted 3 cylinders. Oh shit, there was a new Magistus Exosister card I missed. These are all cards I have already. Google Alistair Crawley? No. Exosisters. These are all cards I had already. What does Link Burst do? Target 1 Link monster you control and 1 monster your opponent controls. Destroy them, then draw 1 card. You can activate 1 Link Burst per turn. This card's garbage. That is quite possibly the worst card I've ever seen. Ooh, this is new. Apply any of the following effects in sequence depending on the types of effect monsters you control. Fairy, draw 3 cards and place 2 cards from your hand to the bottom of your deck in any order. Fiend, you can make your opponent draw 1 card, then discard 1 random card, and then if they still have a card in their hand, they discard 1 card. Holy shit. You can activate 1 Stained Glass of Light per turn. This is Dream Mirror support, right? Holy heck, holy Pomu. This is it. This is the card I missed. Exosister Caper Devium. Neither player can target Exosister monsters you control with card effects. No, control with effects of monsters that were special summoned from the graveyard, of course. DPE doesn't target, you idiot. You can only use each of the following effects of Exosister Caper Devium once per turn. If you XYZ summon an XYZ sister monster, you can declare 1 card name, negate the activated effects and effects on the field of cards with that original name until the end of this turn. When an attack is declared involving an Exosister monster, you can target 1 spell or a trap card your opponent controls and destroy it. Wait, what? It's a cross-out designator when you bring out a monster? Does that mean you can have this card in the field in order to have like a cross-out designator on legs whenever you want? Did you know the cover for Master Duel is 10,000 Dragon? Yeah. It's a garbage card. Yeah, but you need the XYZ monster. Whoa, better the cross-out because you don't need the card yourself. Exactly. Does Poma know what your username was the curse? No, I hope she doesn't find out. I'm sure the stream is small enough where she won't find out. And if she does, hopefully she knows it's done with love. Ooh. Night End's Administrator. Requires a Night End Sorcerer plus one or more non-tuner monsters. If this card is special summoned, or if another monster spellcaster is special summoned to your field, target one card in your opponent's graveyard and banish it. If this card is destroyed by battle, or if this card in its owner's monster zone is destroyed by opponent's card effect, you can target one level 4 or lower spellcaster monster in your graveyard and special summon it. You can only use one of these effects per turn. That seems kind of underwhelming. Oh, here's Night End Sorcerer. They created an upgraded version of this random-ass level 2 spellcaster monster. When this card is special summoned, you can target up to 2 cards in your opponent's graveyard and banish them. You know, this card actually saw competitive play in Duel Links because it is the only level 2 spellcaster tuner monster that was released in the game. And they needed that specifically for a combo line that I don't remember. But it was useful because of that. It's not a hard once per turn. Why would it need to be a hard once per turn? Like, how often are you going to special summon spellcasters where you're going to banish all the cards in your opponent's graveyard? Also, it was good in Dark Magicians. Nuh-uh. It can banish an entire graveyard? It can, potentially. You can also potentially FTK your opponent with Gishki. Eve Kraken. Not Eve Kraken. Gus Kraken. No, not Gus Kraken. Eve Gishki. Just Eve Gishki. Night End was good in Dark Magicians and Duel Links off of Navigation. Something like that. Reptilian Buzzlini. Melusine? Melusine? Is it Melusine? Or is it Melusine? I think it's Melusine, right? I can't tell. What's the naming convention reptilians? Do they use Japanese names or do they use English names? Melusine? 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 They use English names, right? I'm pretty sure they use English names in the reptilian archetype. So it's pronounced English. If it was Japanese, it would be Melusine. But if it's English, that makes it harder to find out. Yeah, I think they're English. Hey, it's PP. Long time no see. Eve Gishki's all the ritual monsters. Shut up. Tomato. Yeah, I guess. One reptilian tuner plus one more non-tuners. If this card is synchro summoned using only reptile monsters as materials, it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Ooh, that's not bad. Once per chain, when your opponent activates a monster effect, except during the damage step, quick effect, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, change its attack to 0 permanently. If this card is synchro summoned, sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card, you can add one reptilian monster from your deck to your hand. Level 8? That's not half bad. But only not being half bad, I don't think is good enough. And its protection only applies if it's synchro summoned using reptile monsters as materials only. That's kind of lame. If it wasn't like that, that might not be a half bad super poly target. Not super poly target. Waking the Dragon, I mean. Whew. Ooh, Master Flare Hyperion. You can send one the agent monster or one monster that mentions the sanctuary in the sky from your hand deck or extra deck to the Excuse me. Until the end phase, this card's name becomes that monster's original name and replaces the effect with that monster's original effect. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can banish one fairy monster from your hand or graveyard, then target one card on the field, banish it. You can use the effects once per turn. I want to say this card is good because it allows you to send Pluto to the graveyard to search, basically. However, it then gains the effect, which you don't really want, because it has a better quick effect that it wants to keep. I guess if you just use it during your main phase too, and then you have the quick effect for your opponent's turn, because it only lasts for one turn, right? Yeah, I guess that's fine. This is a good card. So like a better 100 Eyes Dragon? I don't know about that. He has an animation? Ooh. Ooh, a new card pack. I don't give a heck. Ooh, what do we get this time? Bunch of garbage. A pull? A pull for what? Ooh, another reptilian Messeline. Are you not skipping today? No, these are all brand new cards. I've never read them before in my life. What are you gonna build with these new cards, Mr. Streamer Man? I don't know. I haven't put that much thought into it. Ooh. Ooh. Did I already get all the cards out of this pack? I'm not getting anything new anymore. I already know what all of these cards do. It's really gambling time, isn't it? Did you call your uncle? Yeah, I called him before this started. That's a new one. Exosister Gibrini. Cannot be destroyed by the activated effects of monsters special summoned from the graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects of Exosister Gibrini once per turn. If you control this card that was XYZ summoned this turn using an Exosister monster as a material, quick effect, you can target one effect monster your opponent controls and negate its effect until the end of the turn. Okay. You can detach one material from this card for the rest of this turn. All XYZ monsters you control get 800 attack. That's decent, but why does it only have 1400 attack? That's weird. I can understand using this during your opponent's turn as a form of disruption. However, it only has 1400 attack. What the hell? Gibrine? I think it's pronounced. Missing the other high rarity XY Exosisters? Yeah. Magical Cylinder. Set one magic cylinder directly from your deck or graveyard. If set from the deck, it can be activated this turn. When you activate magic cylinder, you can banish this card from your graveyard, double the damage inflicted to your opponent. Whoa. You can only use this effect of magic cylinders once per turn. Whoa. That card definitely looks a lot better than it actually is. I'm just gonna skip. I'll look for new cards over here. Ooh, that's a new one. The Agent of Life, Neptune. Why is the Agent of Life Neptune a Bishonen anime dude? Like, you can see his muscles through his shirt. What the hell, man? Wow, they really do love their fan service in Yu-Gi-Oh, don't they? Why not? Don't judge.
Hobbies.
One of these days, I too will have these kinds of spider muscles. Because the horny is strong. And then he also has a translucent skirt. This is just screaming thirst bait. Yeah, oh no, he's hot. You can discard this card, special summon an agent monster from your hand or graveyard. Or, if the Sanctuary of the Sky is on the field or in either graveyard, special summon one Hyperion monster instead. Neither player can tribute monsters summoned with this effect until the end of your opponent's turn. No kaijus for you. If this card is banished, you can add one of the Sanctuary of the Sky from your deck to your hand. You can only use effect once per turn. That's such a cute form of protection. To show muscles, daddy? No. You guys can just look very hardly at the image in the top right. It's a decent card? Yeah. Exosister Vadis. Pay 800 life points, choose an Exosister monster from your deck, then take one other Exosister monster from your deck that is mentioned on the monster. Special summon both, but shuffle them into the deck during your end phase. Also, for the rest of this turn, after the card revolves, you cannot special summon monsters from your deck except Exosister's monsters. Does it special summon 2 cards from your deck? This is really good, right? Holy shit. It's just 2 monsters from your deck. So a free XYZ? 2 XYZ summoned 2 times? Is this why Exosisters see competitive play? Because of this card? I'm trying to look for the restriction. It's like, you can't just special summon 2 monsters from your deck. What's the restriction? You can only use them for Exosister Xyz monsters? Why would you want to use them for anything else? You activate in response to your opponent touches their deck. Both sisters then become 1 material XYZs. Getting locked into sisters? Obviously you would use this during your opponent's turn where that doesn't matter. It's unplayable? Oh, okay. What card is this? Ooh, that's a new one. During the main phase, pay 800 life points, add an Exosister card from your deck to your hand, except Exosister packs. Then if you entered a monster by this effect, special summon it if another Exosister monster mentioned it is on your field or in your graveyard. It's a quick effect. That special summons from the deck. That's pretty good. What did Lighthouse say? Don't even notice at all. Doesn't make it any less satisfying. What? What? The throw spider plushie has no sound effect? It does have a sound effect. I think it's just really low. I'm making adjustments to it. Look, it's stuck. Are there any other new cards that I may have missed? Nope. What about Game of Thrones ASMR? Oh, that is the Game of Thrones ASMR room. But it also doesn't have the redeem setup on it. Here it is. Yeah, it's Latin because they're Roman Catholic nuns. Can Exosisters run Dimensional Shifter? Looks like it. Ooh, I got Curse of the Serpent unlocked. Why are you guys throwing so many plushies? They're getting stuck. You guys like the sound effect too much, don't you? So many Plutos. Yeah, that is a lot of Plutos. And a Hyperion. Oh, this one's new. Majesty Hyperion. You can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard by banishing one the agent monster from your hand, field, or graveyard. You can only special summon Majesty Hyperion once per turn this way. Any battle damage you take from battles involving your fairy monsters is also inflicted to your opponent. Once per turn, you can banish one fairy monster from your hand and or graveyard. Target one card in either graveyard, banish it. Huh. If the Sanctuary of the Sky is on the field or in either graveyard, you can use this effect up to twice per turn. That seems decent. I don't know why it's a UR, though. This one's new. Thanks for the sub, Lunar02. Well, that was a lot of throws at once. Holy shit. Look at all those plushes. Holy fuck. I don't hear the SFs. I can hear it. So many throws at once. What is throwing plushies 5 more coins in the rock? Because the plushie's better. Exosister Stella. During your main phase, special summon an Exosister monster from your hand. Then, if you control Exosister LS, gain 800 life points. If your opponent moves cards from the graveyard, special summon from your extra deck an Exosister XYZ monster. You can use this effect once per turn. It seems like the Exosister main deck monsters kind of just exist to be ranked up on top with the XYZ monsters. Oh, this is the card from the pack. Victoria, Angel of Bravery. If this card is special summoned, special summon one level 5 or higher light monster from your hand, but lose life points equal to its original attack. Also, its attack becomes doubled until the end of this turn. Whoa. If this card is in the monster zone is destroyed, banish one of the fairy monsters from your graveyard, add a fairy monster with the same level as that monster from your deck to your hand. This card seems pretty good. She's cute but not amazing. Seems pretty good. Counter fairies are back. Maybe. Anything new? Nope. That's new. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects while a link monster points to it. You can use these effects once per turn. At the start of the damage step of this card that was link summoned using 3 monsters as materials, battles an opponent's monster. You can destroy all monsters on the field. Wait, what? Whoa, you can banish this card from your graveyard? banish a dark monster with 3,000 or more attack from your field, and if you do, special summon a topologic monster from your extra deck or graveyard. That seems pretty good. It's maid time? Okay, here you go. Did I miss it? Hi, thanks for the raid, the one James. The one James. That's the magic guy, right? I'm pretty sure. How's it going? Yeah. It's like I didn't want to like accidentally misattribute you to someone else. Why are you guys throwing so many plushies? It's because you hate the maid outfit. And you guys love the maid outfit. And you guys redeem it all the time. I need to get a spider. I need a spider glasses. Well, did I get every card from the pack? Oh, you've got to be freaking me. Maid outfit is cute. Agreed. You want glasses? Yeah. I do. Oh my god. I didn't get a single one of these or Borolo Dragon. Dude, do you know how many packs I've opened of the original set that has Borolo Dragon? I never got it. I was like, oh, look, I'll finally get it. I've been meaning to get one, but, you know, I opened a shit ton of packs from the original one that's supposed to have it, but I never got it. I was like, oh, nice. It's in this one, which means I'll finally get a copy of Borolo Dragon, but no. Still no Borolo Dragon. Duel, it's my birthday. Can you say happy birthday? Yes. Here, we'll go over to the new screen. It's me, the TheDuelLogs from the basement. Here to say Desmond873, happy birthday. Hopefully you have a birthday cake. It was my friend's birthday 2 days ago. Have lots of birthdays and don't do drugs, kids. So that you can have your birthdays. Why does basement look like it belongs in RuneScape? I've never played more than like 10 minutes of RuneScape. It's the basement of a rock castle. Be the fair, why would you want Boros Sword? Why would you want a worse Boros Sword? This steals cards, it's not bad. That's too much reading in RuneScape. What? What do you think of Battle Wasps? They're great. What about weed? What about it? I didn't get any of this. What does this card do? Exosister Micalius. Can I bestow a battle with a monster special summon from the graveyard? You can use each of the following effects once per turn. If you control this card that was XYZ summon this turn, use an Exosister monster as a material quick effect. Target one monster your opponent controls or in the graveyard and banish it. Oh, that's much better than all the others. You can detach one material from this card, add an Exosister spell trap from your deck to your hand. It's my birthday in 2 days. Tell me to have a good time so I don't forget. No. You only get it on your birthday. You want to play an Eternia on one of my small discords? I don't want to say no, but it's more like I'm too busy to really participate in tournaments. Like the only one I've ever participated in was in one for on a fan server for a certain DG Sanji liver. Because they held a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. That was fun. I brought a gambling deck to it. So the thing is, if I duel people, I only ever play gimmicky decks anyways. I don't really expect to win. Is there a TheDuelLogs Discord? Yeah, we created a new one a couple days ago. I'm not going to confirm or deny who it was. But I am open to participating in them. It's just I don't really have the time to participate in them. So if I do join, it's just going to be randomly. on a whim. That's how I do most of my things. Yeah, I'm very busy, but I'm also very whimsical. So I don't like to say no to things per se, particularly, especially if it sounds fun. And a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament does sound fun. Mr. Logs is indeed a very busy moon spider. Yeah, I'm like incredibly busy. Like you have no idea. But even then, I still just kind of do whatever I want. What about being a judge of Yu-Gi-Oh at contest tournaments and such one time? That wouldn't really solve the problem of not having time for it. I'm too busy. You guys have to remember, Yu-Gi-Oh is just one thing I do. I do lots of things. Like I run YouTube channels, very successful. Sorry, I can't say that. They're successful-ish. But they take a lot of time, you know? What's the spider origins of your avatar? Well, it's not an avatar, it's just who I am, but if it were an avatar, one day I was making a mother spider deck, and I was making a thumbnail for it, for a video that I never actually released. That's like one of the few times where I've edited a full video and I never released it. But it was a mother spider deck in Duel Links, and I had the PNG for it. And then I was streaming, and then stream chat was being annoying like they usually are, and they kept asking me, oh, why don't you use a face cam? Where's your face? I was like, the reason I don't have a face cam is because I'm ugly. And I bringed up the picture of Mother Spider. It's like, see, I'm a 300-pound spider. Very successful equals Mr. Beast? Yeah, exactly. I don't have Mr. Beast level of success. And then I kept using it because people thought it was funny every time I brought it up. And then finally people stopped fucking asking me every 2 seconds for a face cam. I was like, this is super useful. People are like, shut the hell up if I actually just show them a spider picture. Maybe I should just get like an original one commissioned so I don't have to use Mother Spider all the time. And then that's where this one came from. When's the Millennium Wall, Labyrinth Wall Turbo coming? Never, that's garbage. Labyrinth Wall Turbo. I don't know who Mr. Beast is, and I've never heard of Mr. Logs and the DuelLogs. He's a very successful, just think of what I do. He does that, but better. One of my friends is an ant. His name is Adam Ant Plays. There's not too many non-human VTubers out there. Like with non-human models, most of them, there's lots of beast-like creatures, or Leah's a robot, or there's the time traveler stuff. But none of them, they all look like humans. There's not too many ones that are just wholly alien. Not to say I am, but oh my god, what? Are you saying I'm not a robot? Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, I'm not a human model. It's like, yeah, you are. I would say Leah's model is like A+. I randomly watch streams so that I can find new people to raid. And I found Leah's stream, and one of the things that made me stick around was the model was just like A+. I was like, oh my god, this is so good for an indie VTuber. It's so professionally made. And then she was also hilarious, so it was just a match made in heaven. Just waiting till 2.0. You never did send me the leaks. You said you were going to send me leaks, but you didn't. Well, I'm pretty sure you were joking about that, but and I forgot until right now. I'll send leaks right now. Nice. I get leaks and you guys don't get crunked. I need to ask my uncle if I can get some free gems. Hey, uncle who works at... Wait, why am I in the dark? I'm not changing that. Hey, uncle whom works at Konami, can I have some free gems for Exosisters? Uh-huh. No? Get crunked? You're getting fired for extortion? Who the hell were you extorting? Oh, that makes sense. Just give him some free Yu-Gi-Oh gems. He'll probably drop the case. Sorry, I'm talking to my uncle. You guys can't hear him because he's on the other line. He's talking about how he's had a company baseball game and they're giving him free gems because his team won. And look, I got some too. All Leah's add-ons, accessories, and stuff are really well done. Yeah. Dude, Leah's like a new streamer who just started a couple of months ago. But I think I've asked her for a whole bunch of advice on stuff. More than I have like people who are more established in the business that I have contacts with, just because she just knows what she's doing. You wouldn't think that she's new with all of the stuff that she does. Nothing new? Give me fucking Borolo. I mean, fuck, I keep saying bad words. I'm gonna freak it if I don't get the cards I need. You've gotta be freaking kidding me. Plucking hell. Don't laugh at me. Do we have a swear counter? I'm looking at the leak right now. You guys can't see it. Oh my god, this new model's great. I don't know if I should mention what I just saw. Oh my god, these are great. You guys are gonna love it. Whoa, I know Chad's gonna like that particular part from the movie. Because of how much chat likes that one particular emote in my chat. Leah, do you have a feed emote? I don't think you do, right? I hold myself back so much. That's so good. Is it not ready to go? That looks ready to go. Why aren't you using it now? I need to draw one? Oh, yeah, makes sense. The only emote I have that I drew myself was the Nibiru one. Because she wants 3K followers first? She's almost there, right? How many followers do you gain a day? Also, why do you have a timeout? Let me see. Let me check your stream stats. Leah B. Morbin. Exactly. It's ready, but Sato said I should wait. Why? What are you waiting for? According to stream to Twitch tracker. You gain 18 followers an hour. Does it tell you how many you get a day? I don't think it does it? Followers on average? Oh, it says here you get about 25 a day on average. So if it's 25 a day and you're currently at, I get around 60 on a stream day or something. Yeah, it's always higher on days that you stream, especially since your channel's usually number 1 in the Yu-Gi-Oh section, which helps a lot with getting new followers. What are you at right now? 2.8? Just do it now. There's no reason to wait. Like 18 hours per, but only 25 a day. 18 per hour, but only 25. Well, yeah, that is weird. But it's mostly like on days that you don't stream, you don't really get as many followers. Like for me, whenever I stream, I get like, you know, a whole bunch more followers than normal. because my stream's usually like at the top of the Yu-Gi-Oh category. And at night, it's usually at number 1. And outside of that, I have my clip channel, which is basically just a huge advertisement for the stream. Like, you know, the clip channel, you think that's a form of entertainment, but it's actually just a cleverly disguised ad for the stream. Which is why I had originally planned on spending money on it, you know, and losing money because it was just a promotional tool. The fact that it's profitable was just a huge, complete happy accident. Ooh, what's this? Well, Leo for the Apex gameplay. Apex. Man, I hate FPS games. I've tried so hard to like them. I like my best friend. We would play. My living best friend, I should clarify. The one who's still alive. We would play Overwatch together all the time because it was like the only game she liked. And I played so much Overwatch, like hundreds of hours of Overwatch, just because I wanted to spend time with her. And as soon as she quit playing, I never touched the game again. Like, I probably have maybe 500 hours of playtime in Overwatch. And I had no inkling to play it as soon as she quit. Like, I would say I had fun, but I would have more fun if we played literally any other game, because I just don't like FPSs. And the characters I liked the most were the ones where I didn't have to aim. So I played lots of Torbjorn or the girl with the shield. Or even Mercy, because she had like auto-aim shit. It's the DuelLogs from hit series, the DuelLogs, exactly. Symmetra? Yeah, I like Symmetra too, but they changed her and then she was harder to play, so I stopped playing her. Yeah, I played so much Torbjorn. Like, it was crazy. Yeah, Brigitte, that's the one I played a lot. I played a ton of Brigitte. Mercy main? Now, they kept changing Mercy all the time, so she was kind of annoying to play. I play Mercy because I don't know how to do the part of the FPS where you shoot things. Me neither. That's because I fucking hate FPS games. That's why I love Torbjorn, because Torbjorn, he would just drop his little turret, and you can just sit there and just repair it. It was great. Like a new Torb main, holy shit. Oh god, I was 100% a Torb main. Because I didn't like, I don't like shooters. And Torbjorn basically had like an aimbot, where you just dropped a thing and it just killed people. And it was all about placement. And I was like, because I like MOBA games. And MOBAs are really big on like placement. So like I could do that with Torbjorn, just like place it in the perfect spot in places where you're not getting killed. I played D.Va for the longest time because I'm a mecha geek. Yeah, I can see that. I just like Paladins over Overwatch. I just play whatever she wanted to play. Because the thing is, it's not like I did anything she wanted. It's just like, we've known each other for so long that she's done so many games that I've wanted to play that it would be totally rude of me not to play something that she wanted to. And what she wanted to play was Overwatch, so we played Overwatch. She's also the one who got me into D&D. So if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have the D&D channel or any of the D&D stuff. I need to delete one of these. Oh, I fucking love MOBAs. I love Heroes of the Storm so much. Part of the reason I started watching Ame from Hololive was because she played Heroes of the Storm once on stream. I was like, dude, nobody plays Heroes of the Storm. And that's how I started following her. That's how I started following Hololive in general. Like, it was because Ame played Heroes of the Storm that I can kind of owe getting into VTubers to an extent. Ama's base, she likes SKA. What's SKA? HOTS deserved better. I really liked HOTS too. I fucking love HOTS. I still love HOTS. The reason I don't play it is because I know I'll get addicted to it again. Ska music? What's ska music? Ska is the best music genre. Ama has S tier taste. Yeah, she plays Heroes of the Storm still. She played it like a couple weeks ago. Myra Sunshine streams are the best content. Because she just fucking raged the whole time. Dude, one of the best pieces of stream advice that I've seen was the advice, learn how to have fun when losing. Because it's easy to have fun when you're winning. But you know, a poor attitude is not very entertaining. Unless that's kind of like the whole point. Like, it is fun to see someone rage at something. But if you see someone just constantly getting bitter or be like, of course I drew the garnet again when they're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, it's not as fun. I will say, Leah is really good at that. I'm not sure if she does it intentionally or not. But whenever she loses, she doesn't get salty. It's like, that's a... Yeah, people don't like negativity. I mean, they do, but like under certain circumstances. I don't think constantly getting salty when you lose at Yu-Gi-Oh is one of those circumstances. I only get salty at control decks. Yeah, learn how to have fun with losing. Which one should I delete? I like all of these decks. The Mother Spider deck? Bahalutia Insects? Ugh. The ones that are in white can't be deleted. Those ones are fixated as just like... Oh, I can delete the Smoke Grenade deck. You can just rebuild them, right? Yeah, but I have to like take a picture of them first. And then I post the picture in my Discord server. I have a new Discord server. I told one of my managers to make it. And I basically gave him a link to Leah's Discord server. And I was like, I want you to model mine after hers. And he's like, okay. And then there's one of the servers, one of the pages in there is just pictures of my decks. And the first thing you'll see when you go in there is a link to Tsunami from Finana Ryugu. You copy my homework. Hey, you said you had a mod made it for you, so we both did it. Yeah, I also asked you how to do the time zone thing, so I can copy that as well. Man, I think I ask you for too many things. Like, I feel like I should cut back on that. Hot deck picks in your area. Hot deck picks in your area. Sing Tsunami, Mr. Logs. I need to practice it more. It's too hard to sing. What deck was I gonna make? Do I have the Exosister cards? Ooh, I have all of them except for the freaking Xyz monster. Step 2, my friend process always asks for more. My DMs are always open for you. I don't know, I always feel like I'm being annoying. So I just don't craft it. Exosister. I will say, normally, I think I'm being annoying when I ask people stuff, but I don't care. And I do it anyway, because I don't really give a shit if they think I'm annoying or not. Although it's different for content creators that I'm fans of. Exosister, Ellis. I don't know how to make Exosisters. I was thinking a good way to play Exosisters would be to play them pure. I don't know. I don't have any good ideas for this. I love asking questions. Yeah, normally I don't give a shit if I'm annoying. Friendship is knowing a give and take. Maybe people are too polite to tell you you're being annoying anyway. That's true. Add Dogmatica maybe? I mean, Dogmatica works with like everything. What about DCL with Pomu-chan in the middle? Can you sing Diamond City Lights? Oh, with the Jinzo Taiga. I feel like Leah will just tell you. I have no filter. Well, she hasn't told me I'm annoying yet. So I guess that works. It's supposed to be okay to ask. Wait, no, I messed up the last part. It's supposed to be okay to ask? Wait, what? Friendship is knowing how much to give and take, but also knowing that it's okay to take. Well, the thing is, me and Leah aren't friends, though. We're co-workers. We're colleagues. And you should only ask your colleagues for so much. We'll win the next match. Add tennies? Should I? You can be friends with colleagues? Colleague zone? I mean, I wouldn't mind being friends with Leah, but it almost feels like, you know, I'm cheating. All the other fans, they can't be friends. I shouldn't have that privilege. It'd be like becoming friends with Rosemi, you know? You can't just get a leg up over the other fans. VTubers can be friends with other VTubers, but what if you're a fan of the other VTuber and also you're not a VTuber? It's different. Well, because I was a little harsh. What if they consider you a friend? No, I've told her that like a million times. You wouldn't want to be Rosemi's friend? If I ever got into Niji Sanji, I would probably never message Rosemi. Just because it feels like that'd be cheating. It's not mean because you've said it before? Yeah. Makes sense. I would have a hard time talking to Ike too if I made it in. Exactly. It's not even that I have a hard time. Like, I'm not shy. It's just like, I don't know, I have hang-ups for certain things. I think it's an irrational thought, but it's one I have anyway. There's not really too much logic that goes into it. I kind of just decide things randomly and then I stick to them very heavily. And this seems like one of the whims that I just thought of randomly and I just decided to base my whole life around. The MILF Hunter Asimov. She does say she goes to Costco exactly for that. I'm gonna play some Exosisters, even though I didn't get a single flippin' UR. The imposter syndrome logs? I don't have imposter syndrome. You see, part of the thing, one of the requirements to have imposter syndrome is to think you have more than what you deserve. Whereas I fundamentally don't think people deserve anything. So if you don't deserve anything, then you can't have more than you deserve. You have to take everything you get in life. No one owes you anything. So if I have success, that just means I've tricked everyone into thinking I'm successful. Exosisters. So I'm immune to imposter syndrome. We can decide the min recruiting sessions, MILF hunting grounds. Gaslight yourself. Yeah, you guys are all tricked into thinking I'm entertaining when I'm actually not. I see it all the time. People, I actually see like everyday messages like, oh, I love the voice. I listen to your voice when I go to sleep. Man, the voice in these videos is so good. And I see that. I hear it. I acknowledge it, but I don't believe it. I just think it's a very loud minority of people who are very constant. The self-deprecation is entertaining. Good. Time to believe the TheDuelLogs from the TheDuelLogs channel. I can't believe I'm having fun watching a non-entertaining person. Yeah, you guys are all being tricked into being entertained. It's all a ruse, and you guys are part of it. Let's see, Tenyi. I'm gonna add Tenyis to this. Asuna. And then we add this in, and then 3 of these. You don't like listening to yourself? I listen to my stream VODs in order to see how I can improve. And I always just think, what the hell is wrong with you? Why is your voice so dead in this particular VOD? Also, why do you say this particular thing? Why did you do this thing wrong? But overall, I think the voice is just too monotone. Too tired sometimes. And I could make it better, and I just didn't on that particular day. I feel as though you should treat every stream as if it's like an exhibition. Like, if you were trying to sell your channel to someone, would you be proud to show them your last stream? was like, no, not that one. I want to show one of the ones I put effort into. It's like, well, why don't you just put effort into all of your streams then? All of your streams should be something that you can show off, because that's usually how you are showed off. Oh, I should play hand traps, huh? You dismantle the extras if you have them already? No. The exhibition logs. The TheDuelLogs grind set. I think people use grind incorrectly. There's people who will, you know, quotation marks, grind the stream game. And usually what that means to them is just streaming anything, no matter the quality. Whereas the grind really should be, which, you know, it is. Most people accept it, but it's mostly misconstrued. But the grind should be, you know, putting lots of effort into what you do, which a lot of people do. There's a thing that's very common with new YouTubers where they put a ton of effort into their early work. And then if they find success, what they do is stop doing effort. And then they start lowering the quality of what they do because it's too much work to keep doing that up. And those are usually the ones who kind of stagnate or don't perform as well. And then they wonder why they're not doing as goodly. It's like, well, it's because you're not putting as much effort as you used to. Burning out is a thing? Sure. That's true. That's why you need like a good balance. Like for my videos, I'm terrified of burning out. Yeah. You know, I've been doing this long enough so I know how to avoid burnout to an extent. Because I burned out super hard. Back in 2017, where half my body shut down from just stress of overworking. So I have a good system to avoid burnout. And one of those systems is like, if I ever show like a new editor my training videos that I give to them. Exosisters. In the training videos, one of the things I stress a lot is like, here's how you do this edit to make it look good, but doesn't require too much effort. And like, I just have tons of tricks of that. It's like, this right here looks really good on screen and gives the illusion of good editing, but is actually very easy to do, and here's how you do it. And there's so many of those. And like also in my scripts too. It's like, this right here makes it sound more interesting, but doesn't really require that much more work. Currently off work due to burnout, making already questionable mental health choices. Yeah. I hate Double or Nothing. That's good stuff. He literally has 3 card set, full 3 royals. He literally has full 3 card sets and full 3 card royal sets of the same card. Wait, what? Why do I have royal sets? You can go into Utopic Draco Future? Oh. You're right. Which one of these is the worst? Probably... We'll do this. Remember, guys, efficiency is clever laziness. Exactly. What programs do your editors use? Sony Vegas, Adobe? Yeah, they all use Sony Vegas. Or else that's what I teach them how to use. Personally, I use Sony Vegas and After Effects, but I probably use After Effects more than Sony Vegas because I do the special effects. Like, if you look at my videos, the intro to the videos is always like super fancy. It's a fancy template that I made or set up. And my editors don't have the software in order to do that. So I have to make the intros for every video. It doesn't take very long, but it does require After Effects. And also a lot of the effects I do are in After Effects. I heard After Effects is super hard to use. After Effects, you may have heard that it's super hard to use, but it's actually even harder than you'd think. Let's see here. I need to make this card since it refuses to fucking drop for me. Let's take this into the ladder and see how it works. So if you're ever intimidated by After Effects, but you want to increase your editing game, just know the intimidation is completely warranted because it's just as hard as you're imagining. Good thing I haven't used Vegas for like 3 versions now. Vegas is super fucking easy to use. You can learn how to use Vegas in an afternoon. I'm still learning new things about After Effects. I've been using it for like over 7-8 years now. You always want to hire a smart, lazy person. They'll figure out the best way to the least amount of work to desire. No, what you want to hire is a hard-working person. And that's it. Lazy people fucking suck. I have enough lazy people who work for me. I would gladly take, you know, 1 hardworking person for 3 smart, lazy persons. Thanks for the sub, Sleazy Fanatic 2. Passionate people are the best to get? Hell yeah, 100%. Dude, I've always been, like, really attracted to passion. Like, just, if I see someone who's really passionate about something, even if it's, like, something I don't care about, or if it's something really innocuous, I've always just found that super, like, just, you know, magnetizing. I don't want to say attracted because, you know, that insinuates romantic attraction, which is not really the case. It's just a trait I really enjoy in people, and I'm pretty sure that's pretty normal as well. Get fucked. Like, I just have more leeway for people who are passionate about things. I just feel, man, they're enjoying life more than people who think it's not cool to be really into something. Like, if you're super into trains and you're constantly posting pictures of trains, I think that's great. I don't give a shit about trains, but I actually just like that you're super into something, because I hate people who just think it's cool to not care about that kind of stuff. I probably should have saved that. I came here to subscribe. Hey, thanks, Sleazy Fanatic. Thanks for the sub. Also, thanks, Poopy the Swine, for the sub. What does this card do? Ooh. I wish I had something like that. Yeah, I feel like everybody should find something they're passionate in and get into it. It's fun to be around people who are happy and passionate. People are happy about things. Yeah, like, there's so much more fun to be around. Hype trains. Like, for me, I get really into all kinds of random ass things. Like, you guys don't even know how much I know about Game of Thrones. Like, you think you know, but you don't actually know. I know, if you think I know everything about Game of Thrones, I actually know more than that. And, like, I don't even have a channel about Game of Thrones. I have it about other shit. Like, I also know, like, everything about World of Warcraft or Yu-Gi-Oh! Twilight lore. Yeah, I know so much about fucking Twilight. Like, you have no idea. Like, I love getting into things. And then getting super into them, because that's what makes life fun, you know? And tell us random Game of Thrones facts. Did you know Arya Stark has a form? Oh wait, I don't want to tell you that. You guys don't deserve that. Thanks for the bits, Yama Senshi. Oh, and the sub, Sleazy Fanatic, and the sub, Poopy the Swine. Poo-poo. Twilight? Yeah, the Twilight series. I read the books before the movies came out. She has a form. I was just going to talk about her PTSD, but I was like, that's probably not appropriate to talk about. I bought this book. It was basically just a collection of essays that people wrote about Game of Thrones. And one of them was a very convincing essay about the particular forms of PTSD that Arya Stark and Theon Greyjoy have. I was like, oh, that explains so much about their characters. Whoa, thanks for the gifted sub, PP9009. Well, I've never seen PP give out a sub. PP is like one of the OGs. He's been watching the streams longer than anyone. He's probably like the first ever mod I made on the channel too. I think entertainment industry, it's more important to have passion for the work than in other industries. Probably. The thing is, in the entertainment industry, I've also known people who don't do any work unless they have passion. Like, they'll do a whole bunch of work when they're super passionate about one of their projects, but then they don't do shit if they're not passionate. So they'll go like months of having no work just because they're not feeling passionate, and they never train themselves how to do work when they're not passionate. You need to learn how to do work when you're not passionate about it if you want to actually make it in the entertainment industry. You can't just rely on passion for everything. It's nice to have. It's a good starter, but you need better habits than that. You should play the water tennis since level 4? Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Get crunked, stupid pendulum player. Nobody likes pendulums. Except for Triff. And I'm pretty sure Triff only likes them ironically. Nobody actually likes these things. Don't get DuelLogs started on tennies. What do you have against tennies? They're great. I love tennies. I wish I had 11 E's. Poor Sato. Sato played pendulums like once. And Triff, the Pend God. Have you ever watched Triff play pendulums before? He basically just sets up like 5 Omni Negates and then just sits on them. Perform a Pal Celestial. Hey, that's me. She has a form, alright. Your passion recounted Twilight lore in a previous stream was very entertaining to watch. Yeah, people who are passionate about things are just magnetizing. Although, you don't need to be passionate about something to have a magnetic personality. Like my friend Sarah, she had like 1 million friends. And everybody at her wake was describing her as like having a very magnetic personality. But she didn't have any hobbies. She didn't like anything, she just kind of hung out. And she was like one of the most charismatic people I've knew. So you don't need passion in something in order to be charismatic. But it is definitely an avenue towards that for some people. Would you say you're passionate about tennies? Heck no. I have a tenny video in the works though. Damn it, pendulums, why don't you ever interact with your graveyard, you stupid piece of garbage? I don't understand why they didn't release Exosister at full power. Me neither. It's probably because they hate me. Oh, I like sulfur chords. I have sulfur chords. Are you passionate about weightlifting? No. I'm like a casual weightlifter. I recently decided to weightlift more. Because, whatchamacallit, I just thought that's totally something Sarah would want. She definitely loved muscular people. And I was like, I'm gonna do it. I know she would have loved to see that again. That way she can, you know, smile down. So I started working out every day instead of every other day. And I was thinking about adding like an extra time to it too. Like on certain days I'll work out 2 times instead of just once. And then take Sunday off to let my muscles recover. Are you passionate about anything? I'm passionate about too many things. The buff logs. Yeah, I'll get buffed, don't you worry. Thanks for the bits, Dern Falls Down. Falls down. Mr. Logs can't help but spew his passion all over the place. Yeah, I get really into so many things. Like, currently, I'm really into World of Warcraft, obviously. Like, Leia's always streaming during my raids. For example. So I only get to, like, half watch them because I'm doing that. I'm really into Yugioh, obviously. I'm really into Dungeons and Dragons. Like, I spend all day Sunday just playing Dungeons and Dragons. One of your raids, I'll change my whole schedule for you. Shut up. Don't make fun of me. And at night I read. Every day I watch at least 2 episodes of anime. I've been really into the Villainess series recently. Well, I've always been into them. I've been reading them like for years. But I thought, like, you know, instead of being sad at night, because I get extra sad at night for some reason. So I've been reading the Villainess ones. I'm still reading through the first one you gave me, the Duke. What's it called? The First Night with the Duke. The thing is, I can only read about 20 chapters a night. And that series is like 80 chapters long, so I'm only like 2/3 of the way through. First Night with the Duke. Yeah, that one was funny. However, it's kind of like teetering out towards the mid. In the middle right now, it's kind of, you know, her husband just went off to war, and she's talking about her dress. It's like, this isn't very interesting, to be honest. It picks back up. I marathoned it. Yeah, I don't like to marathon things. I don't like to binge things. Like, I have my schedule. The reason I'm able to keep up with so many hobbies is because I do a little bit of all of them all at once. Like, I don't play D&D every day. I just play D&D all day on Sunday. I don't watch anime, you know, all day. I watch 2 episodes a day while I eat food. I have no self-control. Well, I have poor self-control too. That's why I don't drink alcohol or do any form of drugs. I have an addictive personality. So I just know how to control myself. I have years of manipulating myself into good habits. Like, whenever I get into the habit of working out, because like I've always been in shape longer than I've been out of shape. And the way I've been able to work out all this time, even though I'm lazy, I don't particularly like working out, is because I know how to trick myself into getting into a habit of it. Yeah, I just trick myself into do everything. I'm very good at manipulating myself into doing things. Alcohol sucks anyway? Yeah, probably. You know, I don't think it sucks. I'm pretty sure I'd like it too much. That's why I don't drink. The manipulator logs? Only for myself. I don't do that to other people, so be nice to me. Should I go into Ashuna? I should go into Ashuna because I can get out in Vishuda if I go into Ashuna. Oh, fuck. It sends it to the graveyard. I'm stupid. The double text. I forgot how the card worked. I thought it searched. I'm an idiot. Don't make fun of me. Do spiders have eyelids? I don't think they do. Don't call me a manipulator. I'm not a manipulator. Stop making fun of me. You're legally not allowed to. It's against the rules. This is the one that bounces, right? I don't think it really matters. They all have the same effect. We love taxes. Stop making me pay my taxes. Declare one card name. What are we doing? The original name until the end of this turn. Oh, okay. What's its name? Masquerade. Monsters and material do the player can activate this effect in this turn. Detach. No, I'm good. It's the IRS dragon. Wait, what? You're gonna negate my effect too? What the hell? I forgot about that effect. That ruins all my stratagems. I can't believe my Exosisters are dead. No Zeus? I can't go into Zeus. I have to successfully attack and not die. Although I should add Zeus to my extra deck. Zeus. Fuck, I always spell it wrong. Zeus. Zeus, more like sus among us. Let's see, the water one, since it's, yeah, I'll add the water one and I'll remove Adara. I don't need tuners. Let's see how this works. He forgar? Stop making fun of me. You guys legally are not allowed to make fun of me because of, no, actually, it's your job to make fun of the streamer. Never mind. You guys can do whatever you want, I guess. Also, this is gonna be my last duel. I gotta go after this. It's been 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Activate this card. Sus among us. What does this card do? Neither player can target your Exosister monsters you control with effects. God damn it, that fucking card had a non-target negate, didn't it? Fucking Despia. I hate Despia. Piece of garbage. I hate Despia, and I hate all Despia players. I hate Maxi even more. The angry logs? I'm not angry. It's a playful back and forth. Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna summon one of my Exosisters and then pass, cause fuck this shit. I'm loving the new stream schedule. It's cool to be able to see you live. Yeah, morning streams every day, every other day. Wait, is Lily in chat? I missed her message. I still don't see it either. There it is. Imagine making top 10 videos, la cringe. That was your last message, Lily? How dare you? That's okay, I love your new model. You can say whatever you want to me. Another fucking pendulum deck? Call him worthless, Lily. It's okay, I love your model as well. I don't have a model. Pen deck, best deck. Why are there all these pendulum decks today? Is it because they know I'm playing Exosisters? Put Exosisters with a Dodex to force your opponent to do graveyard stuff to make your XYZs? I could just have my opponent not be annoying. Duel Links maybe hate Abyss Actors? Yeah, they're really good in Duel Links. Holy shit. Pen deck, best deck? No. No, because you're in gold. Nobody plays pendulums in gold. People only play blue eyes in gold. I won every YCS known to man with pendulums? No, you didn't. Liar. It's pen season. I have another 10-y. I can finally complete my plays from last turn that were stopped because of Maxi. I got tired of bricking. One of the things to note with with Abyss actors is to never destroy their back row, ever. Unless you want to die. Tenyi Spirit. And then we can summon Stella and then go into one of the Exosister cards. Which one of these searches? I think this one does, right? Why is Master Duel so fun? Good question. I don't know why I have fun with card games, to be honest. Abyss actor. Like yesterday, I was playing Magic. I was building a new deck, and I wasted like 2 fucking hours of work time working on it instead of actually doing work. I couldn't help myself. Select one card in the field to target. Wait, this banishes, right? Yeah, it does. I can banish back row, no problem. Is Master Duel fun? Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's okay, I guess. Detach 1 material from this card. Get Exosister. Fuck, I gotta go now. Okay, I gotta go to work. I got work to do. Funny enough, yesterday, because I wasted so much time playing Magic in the morning, I'm probably gonna get to work earlier than I normally do. I think I might have spent 3 hours playing Magic yesterday, actually. Who are we rating? Who's on? I haven't seen. We have... Yeah, Hasher's on. Delve, Yugioh, Little Karibo playing Death Stranding. Is Cafe Fico on? Well, the thing is, we sent a raid to Cafe Fico a couple days ago. I don't think we've ever raided Hasher before. Hasher was in one of Leah's streams. He plays dinosaurs. We'll do that. It's always nice to raid someone new. Little Karibo. We actually raided Little Karibo earlier this week too already. Yeah, we'll go to Hasher today. Just because we've already raided Little Karibo and Cafe Fico this week. We have to diversify our bonds. Throw a wide net. You actually gave me a sub, Little Karibo? Oh yeah, I gave a whole bunch of gifted subs in Little Karibo's stream. Okay. Enjoy Hasher Brown. Just raid the same person forever? We could, but you guys get annoyed if I keep sending raids to the same people over and over too.